Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is gonna be a very good time about knowing what to do, and it's gonna be fabulous, enjoying this whole entire enjoyment. I know that how things are. I know how we can do it and express ourselves and all this stuff. But enjoy about this whole entire game because life is like gonna be very interesting in this perspective. That's just how it goes. And when you believe and everything seems to be fine, that's how it goes. You have to believe in order to that. You have to succeed. You have to know what it is. You're trying to play the rules. You're trying to understand that, all right? And the way how this is, you have to understand, well, the way how it goes in that way, where you need to understand about how it goes in that way, right? You have to put that into perspective. That's all you can do. But you have to, persist of how it's going to be in that way, and you think, okay, everything's going to be fine, all right, this is how it goes, right? So everything has to be all good, but this is how it goes, right? This is like a defeat the odds poker game. It's the way how it goes, right? And necessarily feelings about the way how this is, we have to accept that. We have to do what we can and say, all right, we know what to do, we got this, this is how it goes, right? So the way how this is, and the way how everything's gonna be all great, there is a time and place for everything. You have to understand about when you're doing your own math skills, you know how it goes. You're trying to praise. You need to do what you can. But, authentically, you have to understand about what's going on that way. It's like everything has to be all good. Everything is going to be all short and sweet. This is how it goes. And this is like the name drag of it, right? This is how it goes. And you have to understand that. You have to be prepared and you have to know what's right, what's wrong, how you're going to be doing it. And that's how it is, right? This is the way it kind of goes. But, for reference, you have to stand about how it's going to apply to you and the way how it is. This is how it is, right? This is the way it is. So you have to understand about what's going on in that way, knowing about what's going to be, and you have to face your own reality to get the better of it. That's how it goes. So, for reference, you understand what it seems to be, and you have to know what it takes, and you have to do how it is, and that's how it goes, right? So, understand about that, right? But overall, this is the way it happens, and I hope you all like this video. Please understand that it's gonna be a very interesting, how it goes, and this is defeat college poker game, and poker is war, and that's how it goes, right? So you understand what it takes, but the way of this is, you have to be sincere. You have to know the outcome. You know what it is, and you think, okay, this seems to be fine, but you understand how it goes, right? This is the way it kind of is. So in that way, you need to understand about what's going on in that perspective, knowing about what's going on, how it takes, and this is how it is. So you have to, get involved, and that's the way it works, right? So this is how it is, and this is what it seems to be, and this is how it's going to be in that way. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please give a comment if you want. But the way how this is how it is in that perspective, and that's the way it kind of is in that moment. So this is the way it is. So you understand what it takes, and it's the way it kind of is at the moment, and this is the way it kind of goes, right? So there's a good saying is seeing is believing, believing is seeing. That's all you can do. But you take a risk. You take how you can commit to yourself and say, all right, this is the way it works. But you have to understand that this is going to be like a way of knowing about how it is. You're not trying to turn the tables. You're not trying to understand what it works, but you understand what it seems to be, and knowing about how professional it is, because this is the way it kind of goes, right? This is the way it kind of is. So you understand about this brief moment and understand about how it is. So you understand what it means and how you're going to address it in that perspective way, right? That's how it goes. So you know how it is, and you understand how it seems to be. This is the way it kind of is at the moment. So you have to understand about it, and this is the way it kind of works, and that's how it is. So this is the way it is, and this is the way it kind of happens, and that's what it is, right? That's the way it works. So understand it, And this is the way it kind of concludes. So understand that, right? So understand. Because believe me, it's the way it works. And knowing that this is how it's going to be, this is how it's going to be in that perspective, and that's how it is, right? So this is the way it works, and you know how it's going to be in that way. This is what it's going to be. So I hope you all like this video, and give it a like, give it a comment if you want. So here we go, and cheers to all. So remember that it's going to be the dealer button because it represents the dealer. And we're going to see who's going to go first in this situation. And this is how it's going to be. This is going to be how it is. So this is how it's going to be remaining. And you know how it works. And this is how it goes. So I hope you all this video. Please get a like. Please get a comment if you want. And let's see who's going to go first. Here we go. So let's see. Pogas have... Oh. Well, I took a lot of cards. Okay, so this wasn't it. Okay, let's see. Pogas have Queen of Hearts. Zodiac has the 7 spades. And Pogas will go first. Pogas will get 5 cards. Zodiac will get 5 cards. Let's see. So Pogas have Ace, Queen of Spades, 4 of Spades, 10, 8 of Hearts. So that's what they have. Now I have, let's see. I have the 5, 10, 6 of diamonds, 2, 4 clubs. So I got diamonds and I got clubs. So here we go. And the flop. Flop is 10 of clubs, Jack of Hearts, 5 of clubs. Turn. 8 diamonds. And 9 clubs. Pogas have the 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, Queen and straight. So now it's 1 point for the Pogas, 0 points for Zodiac else. And the flop is Ace of Hearts, 4 of diamonds, 7 hearts. Turn. 10 clubs. And Jack of diamonds. I believe that I have basically, Pogas have aces and 4s. I only have a pair of 4s. So now that must be at least 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for Pogas, 0 points for Zodiac. And let's see. And the flop is 4 diamonds, 9 clubs, 8 diamonds. Turn. 7 clubs. And Queen of clubs. I have a 4 high flush that feeds Pogas says queens and 4s, queens and 8s. So now that must be at least, and I got the 8 high straight, 9 high straight. So that must be at least, and 10 high straight as well. So that must be at least 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 point for 1 point for Zodiac and 2 points for Pogas. I just got myself confused there. So yes, we get 5 cards. Bogus, we get 5 cards. Let's see. And I have the ace four spades, 7 9 clubs, 8 diamonds. Let's see what Bogus have. Bogus have the 10 8 of hearts, queen of spades, queen clubs, and 4 diamonds. Two of clubs, 4 of clubs, 10 diamonds. Turn. Check diamonds. And ace of hearts. I have aces and fours. Bogus have tens and fours. Aces and fours defeats tens and fours. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for Zodiac. 2 points to the guys. And the flop is 6 10 of clubs, jack of hearts. Turn. 2 diamonds. And jack of spades. I actually missed my straight. Bogus have queens and jacks. Now it's 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for Bogus, 2 points for Zodiac. And the flop is 6 of clubs, jack of diamonds, 4 of clubs. Turn. Jack of hearts. And jack of spades. Wow. So I basically have a pair of fours, but Bogus have queens and jacks for a full house. Wow. So that'll be 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for the Bogus and 2 points for Zodiac. Wow. So I know that everything is going to be changing in this perspective. So yes, we get 5 cards. Bogus, we get 6 cards. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Bogus have the 8-2 of diamonds, 7 of spades, jack 2 of hearts, and queen of clubs. So that's what they have. Let's see what I have. I have the 3, 4, 8 of clubs, jack 4 of diamonds. So I got a pair of fours and I got clubs and diamonds. So there we go. And the flop is ace, ace, 4. Full house for Zodiac. Wow. And the turn 6 hearts. and king of diamonds. I believe that I have the fours and aces for a full house. So way to go, Zodiac. Way to go. So that must be at least 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for Zodiac, 4 points for the Pro Gods. And the flop is 5, 2 of clubs, 10 diamonds. 3 flush draw for Zodiac. On the ace of clubs or the 6 of clubs. Turn, 5 of spades. That's a full house for the Pro Gods. But I would have the 3 flush if there's the 6 of clubs or the ace of clubs. Or another 5. And 4 hearts. Wow. So Pro Gods have the 5-2 full house, but I have 5-4 full house. Way to go. Way to go for Zodiac. Yay, 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 yay. So that must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac, 4 points for the Pro Gods. And let's see. And the flop is 10 diamonds, 5 clubs, 4 spades. Top set for Zodiac. Turn. 4 hearts, mega quads. 4 of a kind. And queen spades. A pair of fours, that's quads. That's a 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind. Like 4 of a kind, right? So that must be at least 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for Zodiac, 4 points for the Pro Gods. And here we go. And the flop is 7 diamonds, queen spades, 4 of hearts. Turn. 3 hearts. And 10 hearts. Got top set with a pair of fours. Pro Gods only have the jack high flush. Jack high flush defeats the pair of fours. Now it's 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for the Pro Gods, 5 points for Zodiac. Wow. It's getting tense. So Pro Gods will be getting 5 cards, so I have to get 6 cards. Let's see. I have the 9-6 queen 2 of hearts. 9-6 of hearts, queen 2 of clubs, 9-4 of diamonds. That's what I said. So I got clubs, diamonds, and hearts with a pair of 9s. Pro Gods have the ace 2 of spades, 5 of diamonds, 8 of hearts, and 7 of clubs. So that's what they have. And the flop is 8, 2, and a 6, all diamonds. Both have top two pair. I have a 9 high flush. Turn. 4 of clubs. And Queen of spades. I know that 9 high flush defeats the Poketz's 2 pair and 8 high straight. So that'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac. 5 points for the Poketz. And the flop. Flop is ace, 2, jack, all hearts. Turn. 7 diamonds. And 10 of hearts. I have a 9 high flush. Poketz only have 2 pair. Aces and 2s, aces and 7s. The flush defeats it. Now it's 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac, 5 points for the Poketz. And the flop is 4 of clubs, 68 diamonds. Turn. 7 diamonds. And King Hearts. I believe that I have the 9 high flush defeats the Poketz's straight. Flush defeats it. Now it's 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for Zodiac, 5 points for the Poketz. Okay, let's see. This is going to be the big finale. Right, so there we go. So yes, we get 5 cards. Poketz, we get 6 cards. This is the big finale. Here we go. Poketz gods have the Jack 4, 10 of diamonds, Ace of hearts, Ace, Jack of spades. So that's what they have. So they got diamonds, spades. Yeah, they have diamonds and spades and 1 heart. That's what they have. Aces and jacks. And let's see what I have. King, 10, 8 of hearts, 7 clubs, and Queen of spades. So, Poketz can make a royal flush draw because they have the Ace, Jack of spades. I have the Queen of spades. King, 10 of hearts. Poketz have the Ace of hearts, so I can make a royal. But this is how it goes. So here we go. And the flop is 8 diamonds, 4 clubs, 2 of spades. Turn. 9 of hearts. And 9 of clubs. Or we only have a pair of 8s, but the Poketz have aces and 9s. Wow. So it'll be 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for the Poketz. 8 points for Zodiac. And the flop is 7 of hearts, 6 8 clubs, turn, 2 of clubs, and queen of hearts. Have queens and eights, have 2 pair. Plug outs only missed their straight draw. Now it's 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for Zodiac, 6 points to the plug outs. And here we go again. And the flop is 8 of clubs, 9 hearts, 2 of spades. Turn. Queen of hearts. And 6 diamonds. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. Queen I straight for the pro gods. I only have 2 pair. Straight defeats on 2 pair. Now it's 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for the pro gods. And 9 points for Zoe Alex. And the flop is king of diamonds, queen 9 of hearts. 3 plus sharp for Zoe Alex. Turn. 10 of clubs. And 4 of spades. A complete miss because I don't have kings and tens. Pros on they have the ace, king, queen, jack, 10 of straight, so they have ace high straight. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 points for the gods, 9 points for Zoe Alex. And the flop is 5 of diamonds, 4 of spades, 10 clubs. And the turn is 7 spades. And queen of clubs. I have queens and tens, have 2 pair. Pros only have tens and fours. But queen 10 defeats the 2 pair. Now it's 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points for Zoe Alex, 8 points to the pro gods. And I don't normally do 2 boards, but I will. Just, understand about this. This is the big challenge. So here we go. And the first one, the flop is queen of hearts, 10 clubs, and 5 spades. And the second board is 9 of hearts, king of diamonds, and 3 hearts. And let's see, second board is the 7 spades. As in the top board, bottom board, 8 of clubs. And let's see, 2 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds. So let's see, Pogo's only have, actually, Zoe Alex has queens and tens on the top board. I have basically 2 pair. Pogo's only have pair of tens. They miss with their pair, like they only have pair of jacks, ace jack, like they miss a king, they miss a spade. So technically, that must be at least 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for Zodiacs and 8 points for Pogots. And on the bottom board, yeah, this is very interesting. I have the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have the 10 as straight on the bottom board, on the second board. So 10 as straight defeats Pogots is, well, they missed everything again. So that must be 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 points for Zodiacs and 8 points for the Pogots. So it's only 4 points difference. 4 points difference. So I'll do the last one. Like I would say I'll do the last one for you guys and gals whoever watched this video. But the way how this is, I think that, in my own the way how this is, I think that everything's gonna be very interesting indeed. And knowing about how it is, I think that everything's gonna be all good and crystal clear. So everything's gonna be good, right? So here we go. This is gonna be the last and big finale. It's gonna be my turn against the Pogots' Wade. And let's see, this is gonna be the last and final round. So I hope you all like this video. Please get a like, please a comment if you want. But like I say, poker's war, right? It is. So remember, Pogots on your left side here, so that is on the right side. So do not get confused, right? If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, it's okay, but you understand about how you can do it, all right? So Pogots will get 5 cards, Royals will get 6 cards. Here we go, this is the big finale. This is it. Now I have the Jack of Spades, King, 9, 5 of Diamonds, 2 of Cups, and 3 Hearts. So that's not bad for me. That's really not bad. Let's see. Pogots have the King, 9 of Hearts, 4 of Clubs, 5 of Spades, and 6 of Diamonds. So basically, we both have King 9 together, King 5 together. The only thing that I don't have is where they have the 6 of Diamonds. I don't have a 6. I have a Jack. They don't have a Jack. And I have a 3 and a 2, and they don't. So, you know what? This is the way it works. But this is how it goes. So, here we go. And here we go. And the flop is 10 of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, 2 of Diamonds. Turn. 10 of Clubs. Wow. And 4 of Diamonds. And I believe that I have a flush. There's no way the Pogots have a get with the King 4 and the full house. Like, they can't do that. No. So you have to use 2 cards. So I got the King of Flush. That'll be 12 plus 1 is 13. 13 points for Zodiacs and 8 points for the Pogots. Yeah. That's how it goes. And here we go. And the flop is 6 of Clubs, Jack of Hearts, 9 of Spades. Turn. 5 of Clubs. And Queen of Diamonds. I believe the Pogots have 6s and 9s, but I have basically Jacks and 9s. So I'll take it either way. And that must be at least 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for Zodiacs, 8 points for Pogots. Wow, eh? Just wow. And the flop is Jack of Hearts, 10-2 of diamonds. Turn. 5 of clubs. And 3 of clubs. And let's see. Pogas have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have a 6 high straight. Wow, obviously that they do. I only have 5s and 3s, jacks and 3s. I missed with a lot of that, so that must be 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the Pogods. And I think it's up to 13. I think 13 or 14? No, 13 points for Zodiac. So it's that close. If they're going to be getting closer if I'm trying to win. And here we go. And the flop is ace of spades, 3 of clubs, 10 of diamonds. Ooh, this is interesting. Open end of straight draw. Wow. 2, 5 in the 4. King, jack in the queen. This is good. And the turn. Turns an 8 of diamonds. And there's a queen. There's a queen of spades. Yeah, so ace, king, queen turns to the straight. Yes! Way to go for Zodiac. Yay! So that must be at least 13 plus 1 is 14. 14 points for Zodiac. 9 points to the Pogods. And the flop is queen spades, 8 diamonds, 3 of clubs. And the second flop is the queen of clubs, 3 of diamonds, and queen of hearts. And let's see, the turn card. Turn card is 6 of hearts, 4 hearts. Last one, jack of diamonds, king of clubs. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. I have kings. I have jacks and 3s. I have 2 pair. I think both guys they have pair of 6s. I don't see a queen for them, a 9 for them, 4 for them. Like they missed. So I know that I have like jacks and 3s. I have 2 pair on the top board. So that'd be 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for Zodiac and 9 points for the Pogods. The bottom board, yeah, Pogods only have like kings and 4s. They have 2 pair. I got kings and 3s. Oh, great. Kings and 3s cannot defeat kings and 4s. Kings and 4s got this. Defeats the kings and 3s. Oh, dang it. Wow. So that must be at least 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 points to the Pogods. And 15 points for Zodiac. Yikes. Yikes. And last but not least, this will be determine the winner. Here we go, the last one. And here we go. flop is. Flop is, oh, no, it's 7-2 of diamonds and 4 hearts. Return. Nice spades. Last one. Ace of hearts. And I believe that I have the 2, 3, 4, 5 ace, ace high straight. Defeats the polka god, says 9s and 4s. Way to go! Yay! Yay! Way to go! Way to go! So that's how it goes, I guess. And this is the way it works. So you're there's a good saying is know your limit, play within it, right? So actually, your winner is Zodiac, says me, and it would be 15 plus 1, 16, 16 points for Zodiac, and 10 points for the Pro Gods. So it was a close game, really close, and I hope you all like this live video. If it's good entertainment, that would be very interesting. But that's how it goes. So this is the way it works, and I hope that you understand that. It's basically the name of the game. You see the odds play game. That's how it goes. But it's overall that's how it seems to be, I guess. And you need to know the way how it works, and this is how it goes, right? So you do your own math skills, you know what it is, and know how it plays out, and normally it kind of is in that moment. Give your time, and give your way about knowing what to do, and this is how it goes, right? So it's like math is a good way, but it helps you and it makes the time go fast and everything else, right? So you understand what it is. So I hope you all enjoy it, and please understand that. But that's how it goes, and I hope you all enjoy it as well. And this is the way it kind of is. So enjoy it, and it's the way it works. But there's a good saying is, know your limit, play within it. That's the way it works, and that's how it seems to be. So I hope you all